Namaste and welcome to Sonali Joshi's Astro Jyoti Healing. Today we are going to know more information about planet Venus and its transition into the sign of Aquarius. So what does Venus represent? Venus represents our ability to take birth, rebirth, and it in a way controls our process of living. Venus means it is our arts, music, sense of enjoying different pleasures. Venus is also a coach, a guru. If you want to know the mythological details about Venus, it can be summarized in short like Venus, Shukracharya was Danava's guru. It means it is the counterpart for Jupiter or Bruhaspati on Deva's side for the Asuras. It means Venus has the ability or it has the capacity to give us the means of healing. It has cures. If you remember the mythological references or you want to know more about the references, Shukracharya had a special Vidya called as Sanjivani Vidya. As the name suggests, by making use of this Sanjivani Vidya, he has the ability to bring back to life anybody who is dead. And why this was designed? It was designed because on the other side there were Devas. They had gotten hold of the nectar or Amrut, and so they were immortal. And hence Shukracharya, with his tapasya, with his knowledge, achieved a special Vidya called as Sanjivani, and which he used with Asuras to bring back to life when they were dead. And this is what signifies in modern days as well, the ability of Venus to give us cures. People with excellent placement of Venus usually find good doctors, or they themselves could be in the profession of healing or curing people. They could be doctors, they could be nurses, they could be in the healthcare, or they could be in the pharmacy doing research about new medicines. There is a spiritual side to Venus. Venus can give you excellent meditation capacity. It can give you spirituality. It can give you nice imagination, excellent sense of dream-induced creativity. And this Venus gets exalted in the sign of Pisces. So when Venus goes into the sign of Aquarius, Venus goes into the sign of Saturn. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn. And it is 12th from the sign Pisces, which is his exaltation sign. That means Venus is already become very powerful. Coming out of Capricorn, Venus is definitely powerful on the side of Aquarius. Capricorn is also a sign ruled by Saturn, and usually Venus does well in the signs ruled by Saturn, because Saturn is one of its disciples. As a pair, they usually function well. So this Venus in Aquarius can become a great healer, it can become great artist, it can be very nurturing and caring like a mother. At the same time, it can develop big network circles, social circles, business circles. It gives you opportunity to maintain all these professional relationships, professional contacts. You can have friends who would help you. For those people who have Venus in Aquarius, they probably have already experienced this. You could be working in any field dominated by Aquarius, which could be technology in most of the times, could be finance, big networks, and you would always know your friends who would recommend you good position, new job, or might work with you excellent way to give you next promotion. So Venus in Aquarius gives you good relationships as well as good professional connections. So for all of us whom we have Venus transiting through our Aquarius, you are going to get good output from those houses in the astrology chart. For example, somebody has Aquarius ascendant. It means Venus is transiting through your Lagna, your first house in the horoscope. Obviously, from transiting through first house, it is looking at your 7th house. If you are not married, it might happen that you would find your future spouse. You could be in a relationship. You might get a good professional partner. For those of you who have Aquarius sign in the 3rd house of horoscope, that means Venus is transiting through your 3rd house of horoscope and it is looking at your 9th house. If you are in the field of communications, you will notice that the news or the writing pieces or the social media posts that you are doing would seek special attention. This is a good time for you to go ahead and start any new initiative, because Aquarius is giving you that energy to live, to cure and to sustain things. You can start something new, or if you already have something in progress, you will notice good improvement, good attention, nice response to all the products or the social media posts or any initiative that you are doing. If someone has Venus transiting through their 12th house because their Lagna is Pisces, then you might come across some project opportunity abroad in foreign lands. You might feel that maybe it is kind of bonding you down to one place or away from your loved ones. However, you can still use it as a Venus for doing sadhana or meditation, or use it for your full focus to get the best result. Because even in the 11th house in Aquarius, it will work like 12th house Venus, because it is your 12th house in the horoscope. You can definitely get those benefits. Venus, when moves through 6, 8, 12, it can definitely have some issues with some of your female friends, your wife, or all the women that you interact with. The key to remember is Venus is life, Venus heals, Venus has so many positive qualities. So always say good words for those women around. Respect them, appreciate whatever good they have to offer. This way you can reduce the bad effects of the Venus in those houses. Try to do something that is always legal, because it is for your benefit. Venus can somewhat act negatively for you whenever you try to enter into speculative gains, or you try to do something that is not legal as far as money is considered. Aquarius has usually 3 nakshatras. It could be Dhanishta, It can be Shatataraka or it can be Purva Bhadrapada that Venus will transit through. And transiting through these three different nakshatras, Venus is going to give you different results. So you should watch out the planetary ruler of this nakshatra, where that ruler is placed in your chart and where is your natal Venus placed in your horoscope. All these things together will give you the final outcome. Always remember, Venus is your guru, he is your coach, he is a very positive energy to sustain your life. Anything that you take up for the betterment of humanity, to increase the quality of life of people, Venus will always support you. Just remember, don't do it excessive, because anything doing in excess had its own disadvantages, and Venus can give those type of addictive, obsessive tendencies in terms of anything when you do it in excess. Hope this information helps you to go through the transit of Venus in Aquarius. For most people, this is going to be a pretty beneficial, advantageous and supportive transit. So we all pray to Venus for helping us sustain, live and seek the blessings for the cures. Namaste.